I'm Gucci. I'm sending the
Right
link.
now.
You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm sending my shit out right now, bro. Real talk. And to go to into the AR. Real talk. I gotta go scroll all through these motherfuckers. There's AR shit. AR. I said Lily and Lala, even though Lily ass might not come. Lala ain't been on. I think Lala might be at work. I'm still gonna send it to the homie because I don't want her to feel no type of way. Here we go. Yes, sir. I can't even find her shit, bro. That's fucked up. Touch me, tease me, and everlasting. Hold on tight and don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad. That's my shit. I'm gonna send it. I'm sending my shit out now, bro. So we good. We live too. Bet.
Here.
I'm gonna go to Facebook and send it to my dad, and I'm ready. You gonna send it to who you gonna send it to, and we can get started. I'm gonna send it to the bros real quick too. Amanda, Kobe, Kinfolk, Big Bro. I sent it to the Hutch too, bro.
For sure, see it.
Yeah. Shout out to the Hutchster, bro. Um, Lil Jordan, if he gonna pop on, he probably not though, but I'm still gonna send it to him. My dad, oh Kiki, where's Kiki still right there?
Okay.
Bro, are you doing the instrumental this time?
I don't. It don't matter. You can do it if you want to.
All right, let me think of one. Oh, I got one. I don't know if it's a good one, but I like it. I just like the beat. Hold on. Let me turn this shit up a little bit. Ooh wee.
Yesterday's thinking is done. New ideas, we have a ton.
Sorry.
You do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell baby she go to YouTube, she can watch it on from my YouTube. Can't she watch it from my YouTube? Because I follow Black Journal.
Facts. There's some people already are popping up. You know, feed.
They scared to come outside.
Yes, sir.
Niggas know we stepping night and day. Niggas know we stepping an hour late. And then no baby, no pressure, that's just how we like.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them boys they better pray. I'm finna see if she can so I can just go in and make sure she's good. Yep. If she go to my subscriptions, she probably ain't gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me see if she gonna watch it.
Y'all tune in.
I'm almost done. Hold on,
I slide up in this thing. Come in. When we were eating chips, I apologize for the audio. It's gonna be crazy. I might actually cut this part out, but I'm not sure. But we're gonna keep it rolling. I mean, topic is gonna be, I wouldn't say it's an interesting one or anything, but due to somebody on my right hand side that's actually in an active relationship, or to me being in a relationship.
Don't worry about it. She don't even want to watch it on TV. I mean, she's gonna try to put it on her phone, and I mean, she ain't really gonna be watching it. I'd rather her not. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, you good. We ain't worried about it.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna talk about that tonight too. Don't even worry about it. Let's get started, bro. I don't even know how many people in here, but let's go and get started. I'm ready to talk.
Black Journal, you know what I'm saying? This topic was not, you know what I'm saying, made by me, obviously, because the relationship thing is kind of like the Sensei's forte. I mean, I had my fair share of relationships, and he knows about a couple of them, but, you know, shit happens by the end of the day. But with the person to my right has the active relationship going on, I believe, 8 years now.
Almost 8.
Almost 8 years, you know, being actively engaged, I believe.
Yeah,
and so this forefront right here for the topic is going to be all on him. I might chime in every here and there because, you know, I have my 2 cents, you know, to 50 cents, you know, depending on what type of flavor of pop you want. But, you know, if you want the cheap kind, if you want the really good juicy shit, and trust me, these are dealing with relationships and friendships. The majority of them are my female friends, unfortunately, because I don't have no problems with niggas. Because usually I can be like, all right. So I don't have no problems with dudes. So as no further ado, I'll just start off with myself with the introduction. My name is Sir Mally Mal. Feel me? The half a chili bowl right now. We ain't bald headed right now. We raw with it. I just got off work. Small check. Niggas on some weird shit, but it's all good. So we ain't even gonna do too many jokes because it's gonna be serious. Take it away, my boy.
I ain't even got a long introduction today, bro. It's nation domination, bro. Sensei. I ain't got much to say, bro. I'm ready to talk. Let's get this shit started, bro. Because at this point, motherfuckers got me fucked up.
Well,
and that's just how I feel because
so I was like under a rock when this topic was even brought up because this was a good one. So without further ado, main man on the front fronter for this topic, Mr. Sensei, go ahead and take it away and guide us to the topic of today.
Tonight's topic, this is the Kobe edition. I do want to say that RIP to one of the greatest basketball players and mentors that I've ever met in my life. Real talk. That's for Kobe. But tonight's the 24th episode, man. It's a very special episode. And I came up with this, I'm not going to say out of nowhere, but it had been weighing on me to talk about this for a very long time. So tonight's episode, the topic of tonight is relationships. Now, before anybody that is watching, I don't know who's all watching, but for anybody who's watching, my thing is this: relationships is not just a one-sided thing. Relationships are not just based off of male and female. Relationships are, how can I put this? There's no gender on relationships. There's no race on relationships. There's no stanza on relationships. Friendships are relationships. Brotherhoods are relationships. Relationships we all know already are relationships. But the most important relationship I kind of want to kind of view on is self. Self, K, P, what's good, kinfolk. I'm not even really in the mood to be goofy, bro. I'm in a serious ass mood, bro. Like, and I just kind of want to talk and like speak my piece. Thank you for joining. Kinfolk, it's always a pleasure seeing your comments, bro. Just seeing you say anything, bro. Thank you so much for coming on, bro. Real talk. But chime in if you want to, bro. But I'm finna go crazy. But relationship topic. My thing is this: self relationship is the first relationship you need to focus on. Well, your relationship with God, your God, whatever God that is for you. That's your first relationship. Your second relationship for me is definitely the self relationship. Because how are you going to venture out and have a relationship with somebody else and you don't know yourself? You don't even have a relationship with yourself. You don't know your ins and outs. You don't know your problems, your structure, your struggles, your weaknesses, your strengths. You don't know what ticks you off. You don't know what will make you go across the edge. You don't know what will piss you off. Like, relationship is a very broad topic. I just kind of want everybody to understand that first off. We can go on out about relationships because relationships are eternal. Just because you're in one relationship don't mean you won't go in another one. That's just me being 100% with y'all. Just because you end a relationship with a certain significant other or a certain person or a certain friend does not mean that you will not fall into another relationship with somebody in that same area. So relationships are a very tricky subject. Relationships are a very intricate subject, and it's a very stretchy subject that can stretch to. In my time it's 8:04. We can talk about this shit till 11. But I'm gonna try to keep this shit to about 9:04, 9:10, just to make sure that everybody get to work tomorrow. Okay. So my first question for Mal is this: what relationship do you feel like you're struggling with the most? Is it self? Is it others? Is it God? What is it? And I'm gonna go mute. So what
I mean,
relationship? Once again,
mhm.
I was just reiterating the question. I was just saying, what relationships do you feel like you need to work on the most?
I mean, honestly, just to state the obvious, the first one is obviously with God. You always want to get closer to the Creator. You know what I'm saying? The energy that brought you on this earth to make this world a better place. So if you're not trying to get right with God, of course, it's just everything else is just whatever relationship, the foundation that you even want to lay is if the main energy source of that is not pure, or at least you're trying to make it pure in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their struggles, their demons, but if you're more so in the purest of form of a person that you can be in God's eyes, that means that you know what I'm saying, you're doing your just due as to what you were brought on earth for. So that's number one. And then really just I really like honestly I do sometimes I have to look at myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I usually put like my friendships that I deal with, or let's just say situationships, low key with girls that I've dealt with. You know who I've been, messing around and stuff like that. Situations, stuff like that. I always have to look at myself sometimes because it's like, yeah, I chose you. I expected something that maybe I probably didn't even expect in myself, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I expected you to be this type of way. And then in return, I'm reacting in this type of way because you're not in this type of way that I want you to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think maybe in a sense, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I guess I was like, not like in a way being inadvertently controlling, but not really trying to control them. Just like, hey, my nigga, like, if you're gonna be mad, let me know. It's this stuff like that. Maybe it's like maybe they, in the sense, these type of girls that I've dealt with have been in a mindset of, oh, I've always dealt with a controlling guy. So anything that refutes what I wanted to think is controlling. It's like, no, I'm just telling you a simple, hey, A, B, and C is actually C, CFD. You know what I'm saying? The following alphabet, such and such, or whatever the case may be, in the mindset, in the spiritual realm. So it's like, just for example, this person that I was just really talking to and literally just saw in April, spent the whole week over there, been there for my birthday. All of a sudden now we're not talking because of, I guess maybe from my understanding from the last conversation that we've had, because we had a serious conversation before, just to bring that up. Mind you, Nation, she brought you up in this because of apparently the time that, everybody was talking and you had said that those two were going to be in the thing. And apparently you were running me in a sense. Yeah, I never told you that. I never told you that. I just wanted to bring that out just so you know where my frustration is with that. And it's kind of weird because even after that podcast that we, you know what I'm saying, we actually talked about that, about them two being on and this, that. If they're going to be on, let me know in advance. Like, we've kind of low key already talked about that. So that comment that she had made was like an assumption based off something that I told you that what happened. But it's not about, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what I said. I said, these niggas, like, how do these niggas let me talk? And I'm the one that's running the shit, paying this, that, and the third. Because it's true, right? But at the same time, how is he running me? I can't. She got mad because I told about her situation. And she said that she don't know you and this, that, and the third. But if the shoe was on the other foot, right, pretty sure that not even that the fact that she would have stopped talking to me, I would have been blocked and been talked bad about on every platform that you probably could have if you wanted to. And I'm being dead real. I don't care if she's watching this, because at this point, I'm tired of being a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? I understand certain things that I did accuse her of is something that I had. So I accuse her of having private snap because I wouldn't see his snaps. It's just that simple. When someone sends you a snap and you didn't even see it on her snap, that means that, guess what? I'm just saying, I don't know if that's any other way. I don't know, but that's how I know that you might, even whether if you have a private snap or you're just not allowing me to see something of that you don't want me to see, which is cool, totally fine. It got to a point to where apparently I was trying to keep tabs on her. It's like it got kind of weird because it's like I never really cared about what you're doing in a sense. If we're not together, mind you, we're in a situationship. You tell me that you're officially this after you drop me off at the airport. I'm just talking in codes because I'm not going to out her because she's not a bad person, mind you. She just has a lot of assumptions that are not based on facts. They're based on opinions. You know what I'm saying? If there were facts, I would agree. Certain facts that she had, Snapchat, all right, cool. I can't prove that you have a private snap, but I have one too. All right, cool. Fact. Something about her auntie, and I forgot. Fact. But she started saying, like, it was a phone call, a FaceTime we had, and I thought she was at home. So I said, oh, now I know where you at. So I guess that's where she thought I was trying to keep tabs on her and all that. Mind you, if let me show you how her camera was. Her camera was like this. Like, you feel me? Propped up. And she said that I thought you knew I was at somebody else's house because somebody's wall. Mind you, I can't see any walls. Like, like you're telling on yourself at this point. Like, I don't even care. Like this, whether like I don't care, right? Hold on, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to make a point. So it's just like, why did I invest all this time, take this amount of time off, knowing that I was coming back out there again for Jamara stuff, our frat brother? I'm sacrificing time from my job that I probably could have 6 days, going in and all that, getting my bread up, but I'm spending time with you and getting a gift for your mama. Just stuff like that. But all these other assumptions start coming out after the fact of you telling me some shit that you've been in, and you want to accuse a nigga that I'm doing. It's just, you see where I'm going with that. So therefore, it's like I want to blame other people so bad, but I have to look at myself like, did I really allow that to happen? And I really kept trying. That may have been my fault. People don't take self-accountability for letting things go on longer than they should. Maybe with her, she had a lot of stress going on with her even before she even told me. She tells me thinking that I'm supposed to keep a secret and be her damn therapist. I'm a human damn being just like you are. You don't tell me something that serious and think that I'm just not going to tell somebody that's close to me to get another insight about what's going on. I didn't tell this person to out you and make you look like a dumbass. It just didn't happen. This man right here is the man I told. He don't think you a dumbass. Just mind you, if you're watching, you deleted me and being weird for no reason after I was just out there with you. So who's really the assumption person? Who's really the one that's making yourself look like an ass assumption? You, not me. I'm cool over here. My auntie just died on Monday. Do you understand that? I'm already going through a lot. You think I'm really about to sit here and be like, you know what? You're the odd man out, just like you already made me the odd man out. Two can play that game because it's real. You making a lot of assumptions. Apparently, I am too. We just not good for each other for sure. I'll have to bow out. I'm not mad about it. I can only miss the good times that we did and we could have had. That's all I can do. So therefore, to answer your question, is more so myself, including with the guardian, you know what I'm saying, the guidance of God. You know what I'm saying? So just like, if this is how it's supposed to go, I'm gonna just let it go on this course. You know what I'm saying? Because by the end of the day, what's done in the dark, guess what? It's gonna come to light anyways. So it's just like, for me, it's just, I'm at peace. I don't have to make assumptions about anything because I'm at peace with myself and I'm not insecure. I should be mad insecure if you have your own place and no one's never in your house like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And that's all I got to say about that, bro. Put myself on mute. You know what I mean? If you got anything to say, you got to add on to it, how you feel.
I'm going to just say this, bro. And that's something I kind of want to touch on when it comes to relationships. Relationship and communication go hand in hand. If you can't communicate with your significant other, bro, there's nothing you can fucking do in that relationship. If you can't tell your side of the fucking story, and y'all can't sit here and talk about this shit like grown ass people, why the fuck are y'all dating each other? What is the fucking point? There is no point. Relationships are built off of trust from two people, understanding from two people. It can't just be Malcolm understands and this person doesn't, or vice versa. It has to be both. It takes two to tango. It takes two to be in a relationship. It's not just one. It can't be 100%, 50%. It can't be 100%, 30%. It can't be 50%, 45%. It's got to be 100, 50, however you want to split that shit down the middle. Don't care how you feel. Don't care what you got to say. Say what I fucking said. You have to understand that it's not ever going to be just about you. Whether it's a friendship, your child, your significant other, your coaches, your mentors, we can go fingers all night. A bunch of people you have relationships with. In those relationships, you have to ask yourself this question: am I being the best version of me that I can be for this person or to this person? And the answer is no. Then you got work to do, my nigga. Plain and fucking simple. Relationships have to start with you first. So first off, get yourself relationships going. Get in tune with you. Know what you like, what you don't like. Know what was the last straw for you and what's the first. Don't wait Don't sit there and think that this is what I need for me. You need to make sure that everything that you do for you is 100% planned out, thought of, and made 100% sure. Due to the fact that a lot of people don't. I don't either. I do it sometimes, but I don't do it all the time. It has to be a consistent thing, and to make sure that your relationships are right. In all of them, you have to be consistent with God, consistent with you and yourself, self-love, self-work, self, just you comparing you to whatever you feel like doing it to. Everything, self-awareness at this point. Then you can go to a relationship with your friends. You have to take accountability for what you do. What they do, you have to make sure they take accountability for that. Don't give a fuck. Because when I fuck up, Malcolm check me. When I fuck up, Destiny checks me. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
You have people around you that will also check that self shit too. Because if Malcolm felt like I'm bullshitting, hey bro, you bullshitting. I don't know what the fuck you doing. But you need to pick that shit up. And I'm gonna get right. Because not only because if he understands that I'm fucking up, then I mean I've been sitting here sleeping. If somebody else can tell you your fault is a problem, you should be able to underline your thoughts, your problems, and process that shit and find the solutions to everything that you need to find a solution to. In order to make you a better you. Fuck everybody else first off. Once you and God get together, and that's gonna take a while, so you ain't gotta rush that. That's a journey that'll take forever. You just have to stay consistent. I've been saying consistency for every episode. I've said something about consistency. Almost every episode. But damn near every episode, I've said something to y'all about consistency. Being consistent. Making sure you do what you need to do every day of your life to make you happy. Fuck everybody else. Parents, significant other, all of that. I'm not saying be selfish. I'm saying you have to put aside some time for yourself. And I've been having to stop myself and do myself like that. My nigga, sit back, chill, relax. Like after I get off this podcast, I'm going to take a bath, bro. Not shower. I'm going to go soak my body and then enjoy my bath. For me, not for anybody else. Self. Then I'll make sure baby girl gets her to her shower or her bath, whatever she want to do. Hell, if she want to get in the tub in the morning, I got her. But you have to focus on you, then focus on relationships, then focus on the world. You might want to change the world right now, but I do. I work at a school. So I need to change the world. I might not do it every day. I might fail, but I'm human. I'm going to fail. That's part of being human. Failure is an option. People like to always say failure is not an option. No, stupid ass. The part of being a human is failure is an option because failure brings change. If you want to be so perfect, you have to fail in order to change the bullshit that you're doing. Now tell me I'm wrong. Exactly. I'm going to say this. I'm going to ask a question. And then I'm going to go see what the hell is going on in here because I hear noise. But my question to everybody, not just Malcolm. Malcolm, you can answer it if you want to. Where do you feel like, no, fuck where. What do you feel like we need to change in order, not just for self, but for our relationships? What do you feel like we need to change in order to improve certain relationships or our relationships?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said before, we all eventually, by the end of the day, we all gonna have to get right with the man upstairs. That's just the first thing. You know what I mean? No matter how much I cuss and stuff like that, you see how sometimes I try to keep it toned down because I'm trying to learn how to be more professional about stuff. So that's just a growth within myself of my vocabulary, knowing that I can use other words as of just always saying, "Oh, fuck this" and "bitch this," da, 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 da. You know, this stuff like that. So therefore, hey Tristan, hey, how are you? your ass out the camera. You know what I mean? So that's his little son right there, little Ness right there. Feel me? By way of frat brothership. I'm not, blood couldn't make us closer, like you said before. But back to the question at hand. It's all about like what you know your worth is, what you allow yourself to deal with is really the main two key points in relationships, whether it's a friendship, relationship, situationship. You're loyal to somebody, you're not really in a relationship, but you're just loyal to this person. Whatever it is, is it worth it? Is what you should be asking yourself every day. Is it worth it? Is it worth it getting up every day, doing the good morning texts, or is it worth it, hitting somebody up like, hey, remember we got to go to the gym at this time, remember? Or is it, whatever it is, you got to always ask yourself, is it worth it? And if you believe that 100% to 200%, then you can't lose, especially when you have the Lord above on your side. Sorry if my camera moves. I might have to adjust it later because I got to do this. And excuse my background. I got to do laundry. I got to do a lot of stuff. No excuse though. But also, you got to understand, you also got to have this right too. So it's just like it all comes with the God complex, with the creators of Yeshua and Yahweh and Yeshua, with our creators, that we have been set on this earth to just bring peace to the mind. We're not here to destroy anymore. That whole way of like the energy has shifted already. That's why a lot of us, as far as African Americans, Black, male and female, no matter what type of skin color you want to claim, being light skin, dark skin, or anything, it all goes down to what are you allowing yourself to deal with? You know what I'm saying? If you're not allowing yourself to deal with God-like complex and you're just dealing with bullshit, then mind you, you're gonna have a lot of bullshit ass relationships until you disconnect and actually be like, you know what? This person was not on bullshit the whole time. And I can't mess this one up. Let's see how this goes. And there's gonna still be problems. I understand when people understand, like when you go from another relationship, you always see it like, is he or she, was he like this person before? And maybe everybody, in a sense, it's a small world. Not everybody gonna act completely different from what you was used to. It's just physically impossible because of what we're used to. Sometimes we do got to think outside the box. That's where our mind gets, out of the box. I'm not saying that you can't mess with anybody within your own race. I'm not saying that you got to go outside your race. No, find something different. All right, cool. Girl's black, but at the same time, damn, there's a lot of these black girls like our OnlyFans account. Okay, whatever. Well, let's separate those. And be like, oh, she's a lawyer, she's a teacher, she's this, she's that, she's not even doing that. She don't even have to do that at all. There's some OnlyFans girls that college degrees, all that. Shout out to y'all. I'm not trying to discredit y'all. I'm just trying to make a point. I'm not saying y'all full of BS or anything like that. Some of them actually have their real life boyfriends and they use them for their scene. Congratulations. I'm talking about another way of doing stuff with all the exploitation stuff is what I'm on the side of. Damn, my girl is a lawyer, but I know at nighttime we don't even got to put no cameras on. I can just break it down right then and there at night because we handled our business. That's how it should be. That person should be worth it to you. Should be a god. Should be a queen to you. You know what I mean? So if you don't have those type of elements to your supplement of life, so to speak, spiritually, if you're not eating your vitamins, saying your prayers, like Hulk Hogan said, we coming for you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The demons are gonna come for you if you don't. Hey, you gotta eat your vitamins, say your prayers, man. For real. I mean, Hulk Hogan was many things. The fact that I'm taking it, that type of simple slogan that he had, is real life stuff. Like literally, spiritually, you have to eat your vitamins, say your prayers, be cool, be peaceful. It's okay to be like literally choose peace over everything, unless it's attacked. We all know we have a right to defend ourselves. It's in our Bill of Rights and stuff like that. We get it. I understand you got to defend yourself, especially if somebody trying to press up on your mama or whatever. Of course, I'm going to war. Who touching my mom? Who? What you say? I'm not talking about that, but hey, that female that was bugging you for a year, for weeks because you didn't text her that one time, as opposed to a girl that's like, don't worry about it, babe. I know it was just one time. It's not like you do it like often or anything like that. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm still yours. As you know what I'm saying, we need more of those, the lawyers and the understandings. And I'm not saying all lawyers are just Keechy Peen or anything. I'm not just saying lawyers, doctors, anything. You can be anything. Let me just not box y'all in like that. You can have this, but if you're loyal to the soil and if you know your worth, you don't need to exploit your body to get your relationship popping. So a lot of people out here that don't even need none of that. So therefore, that's my closing on that. Thank you.
Okay, look, this is what we're gonna do. Cause we got a lot more to talk about. Now you can stay on mute, bro. We ain't doing shit right now. We just chilling, bro. I just kind of want to talk, cause shit, relationships can be extensive, but it's like when you talk about relationships, it's not much to talk about, but it's a lot to unpack. If you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I chose this topic because one, I knew it could be a lengthy topic, but I also knew the downplays, which it could be a very short topic. But the thing about relationships is it just depends on you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It depends on you and your relationships. Like my like example, KP, my cousin, Kiki, like a brother to me. Won't say no other better. I love my dad. Me and my dad relationship is great. We bump heads sometimes, but that's just what we do. Hell, me and Malcolm relationship, me and Sir Madam relationship is fantastic. We bump heads all the damn time. But that's just because we're two strong-headed individuals. But when one of us sees we're wrong, we come back and we do things that a lot of you motherfuckers don't like to do. It's called apologize.
God.
So my thing is this, because I wanted to make this an hour-long podcast, but in my brain right now, I'm thinking about nothing but self, like Malcolm said, God, and regular relationships. And we could talk about those all night. We haven't really had a lot of people jump in tonight. So tonight, I thank y'all for whoever came in. We're going to keep rocking regardless. We got a lot of other topics coming. We just got to, everybody hit that patch where you got to find things to bring new people in. And that's where we're at. You understand? We're 24 episodes. It's motherfuckers that needs made it 24 episodes. So I want to say this to Malcolm. I'm proud of us.
For real. I second that.
Regardless of what anybody else say, bro, I'm proud of us for even making episode 24. Because it was times where me and you thought we wasn't going to do this shit after episode 9.
Facts.
Episode 11.
True.
Episode 13. Yeah, my grandmother died episode 14.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we had some issues on certain episodes around 20-ish. But we here. It is because our relationship is strong. No matter how anybody else feels about these two niggas, we gonna grind for Black Journal.
Facts.
That's our relationship. Our one thing we can tell about each other, we both ain't gonna give up on shit. If Malcolm was to call me tomorrow and be like, bro, fuck this Black Journal shit, bro, they ain't listening. Or vice versa. We gonna cuss each other the fuck out. We done came too far, bro. We about to be on episode 25. And eventually episode 100. It's gonna take a while, but we'll be right here. Live. We might gain more followers. We might gain some OG members back. We might not. But guess what? You will always hear these two faces.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless. There will never be a time where you'll see one or the other. Unless it's like extreme circumstances. And ain't no circumstance that extreme unless one of us in a deathbed, which I pray never happens to either one of us, right? In this future. But As far as relationships, and I know how bro feel. I can already feel bro energy. And to be honest, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all my final thoughts due to the fact that I know I got some shit to talk about with bro, and we need to make some plans for next week because I want to do something special for next week. It's episode 25, bro. We're 25 episodes away from 50. So next week we need to plan and plot and find a great topic. I would love for people to hit us up in our DMs and give us a topic because fan interaction keeps us on longer. If y'all haven't noticed, the more fans we have, the more people we have in here, the more we can, the more we can talk. But when
honestly, just to bring a conversation, not to cut you off, just to bring a conversation in from the outside in, my ADP, your line brother, right?
Yeah.
Boaz, he was always like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to start talking about money and economics and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is understandable because we really haven't had like we never touched on money and about how we should be saving and stuff like that. So that could be something that, that can be in fruition, just to throw some ideas out there. You feel me? So
yeah, economics, trading, stocks and bonds, a bunch of different shit that we gonna get talking about. We also gonna start trying to give y'all like history lessons. I know y'all don't like history like that because it's boring. We're gonna give y'all black history lessons. How about that? But as far as for tonight, I'm gonna give y'all my closing arguments, and me and bro gonna get together and we're gonna promote some shit on other apps that we normally do, and we're gonna talk some shit and do what we gotta do like normal. I might join his live here. He ain't never went live yet, so I might have him go live and we get on there and just talk shit and just share that hoe. But or vice versa, it don't really matter. But my closing arguments is this for y'all. Relationship, number one, God. Get back close with God. Number two, boy, I thought you were doing some big old shit, boy. You got to reaching over and shit. But nigga, you was
I was cracking my sides, bro.
Oh.
That felt so good.
Number two, self. And really self should be number one, but I don't never put anything over God. So number two is self. Get your relationship with yourself better. Number three, your friends. No, I'm sorry. Number three, your significant other, if you have that. If not, then you can just go. Your number three would be friend. But for me, number three is relationship. Get your significant other and you on one accord. Because once it's on one accord, positivity is the only thing y'all can do, and up is the only thing y'all can do. Friends, number four. Make sure you check your friends. I don't give a fuck that nigga 6'3", 245 pounds, muscled up. If he fucking wrong, he's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Big swole ass.
Stop being a pussy because he's swole. Tell that nigga he wrong. And if he got a problem, hit his bitch ass with a crowbar. I bet you his big ass won't come at you no more. I will fuck one of my friends up if I have to understand my point. I will fight anybody. Anybody.
Mm-hmm.
6'3", 6'4", 340, 350, 400 pounds. I'm going to whoop your ass and we're going to fight. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to earn your respect one way or another. But you have to make sure that these four elements are in sync, because once you can get everybody on the same page, even if it's going to take a while, it's not no 1 day, 2 day thing. It took me and Malcolm maybe a week, but actually like the first day we met, we was already kind of in sync, but still, it don't happen for everybody like that.
Yeah, for real.
But we still had problems we had to iron out, and we did that. And ever since then, every time we got a problem, we come to each other instead of holding on to the shit like everybody else do.
Oh, God.
I'm not holding on to shit, nigga. If I feel like Malcolm needs to talk to me about some shit, I feel like I did something wrong, or he feel like he did something wrong, we're going to come to each other. And hell, 9 times out of 10, the other person going to call and be like, bro, you was wrong. I'm going to fuck how you feel. Nigga, you was wrong. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck how you feel. I love you, but you was wrong. Fix that shit. And if you can't take that criticism, nigga, well, you don't need friends. Stay your bitch ass in the house.
Oh, God, please. Just do
and
that.
I'm done.
All a favor.
With your bitch ass.
You say you was done? You say you done?
I'm done with that bitch ass.
Man, look, son. My final thoughts is this, man. Look, relationships are very complicated. We know this, you know what I'm saying? But we can also make them simple if we just always choose peace, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, like confrontation is going to be a part of any relationship in a sense of how serious it is. Obviously, mainly aimed towards the girlfriend, boyfriend, girl. Those type of relationships. But as far as like friendships and stuff like that, you guys we should not be afraid to tell each other about if we're doing wrong, we're doing wrong. I mean, that really goes with all relationships. I don't even want to just bring that up, but sometimes, like, you have people that you'll tell them something and they won't take it well because they always think that you always are going against the grain against them or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't make any sense. If I'm telling you something that you're doing wrong, especially if it's affecting me, I'm always going to come to you and I'm going to say it. I'm not going to hold my tongue because you feel like I need to not say nothing. No, that's not going to make you a better human being to me. So I'm going to keep saying it. And if you get mad about it because I said something, whether if I did it or not, I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm not trying to be petty. If you did it, you did it. It's not a thing of you wanting to get mad about anything. I've dealt with this with male and female friends. Trust me. When it comes down when I'm telling somebody something, motherfuckers can't even comprehend that shit. Niggas be like, nah, bro, nah. What? Go ahead, Nation. For real. Go ahead.
The only thing I gotta say is I'm gonna bring that to light because we did a podcast like some months ago, and I was tired. I ain't gonna lie to you, but also like I decided to lay down, which is the stupidest idea that I ever had. And he got in my ass the next day. No bullshit. Didn't wait till 2 days after. Didn't wait till 3 days after. The next day when he got up and was ready to move around, before he did anything, didn't call me. Hey, bro, look, I ain't gonna hold you, but you a hoe ass nigga for that shit. You did that shit.
You was on some bullshit.
You was on some bullshit, and you know you was. And I apologized, and we went forward. A lot of motherfuckers can't do that.
Nah,
a lot of motherfuckers can't apologize and go to the next stage because you want to be right 24/7. Nigga, we not right 24/7. We're not perfect.
At all.
I never claimed to be perfect. Nigga, my name is Chaos. Nigga, I embody imperfect shit. Nigga, But back to you, bro. Back to your closet argument. I just want to put that in there to let them know.
That's a fact, and that's a good statement, and that's a good segue because niggas already know that other niggas would have been like, no, we need the box. I'll even tell you, like, bro, I kind of low-key almost got into it with Damien like one other day because I was like, why do I always gotta see this nigga when he's with my cousin, which is this girl, rightfully so, you feel me? And you staying with him, I'm fucking with you. But it was just like, I didn't even shake the nigga hand. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, damn, this goofball ass nigga, I gotta been hitting this nigga up and all this other shit. He just come out of the blue word, you know what I'm saying? So I was feeling some type of way. I was a little salty. I came at it wrong, you know what I mean? And instead of him probably just off, and he got defensive about it too, because he knew he was like, how I came at him was wrong, but at the same time, he understood why I said what I said, after he cooled down, because he got out the car and left, you know what I'm saying, walked off because, I'm not going to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you actually physically attack me, or unless you really like challenge me for real. Like, nigga, get out there right now. Like, I'm out, you a bitch type shit or whatever.
Fun fact, me and Malcolm one day we was drunk and we squared up on some stupid shit. But yeah, it was love though, like, cause I just like, to be honest, like everybody kept swinging at me, so it was like shit. He was the only nigga that hadn't swung, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and challenge his ass too. Everybody else and I already showed me what they talking about, so shit. Let me go. Yeah. Check bro, and bro's hands was legit. He wasn't shot to throw them bitches either. So I was after we did our little 3, 4, 5 slaps and punches shit, we dapped up and we kept getting drunk. But it was just everybody kept testing me because I was the smallest nigga in the room, and it was like, damn, why they not testing bro? And shit, I see why. So
nah, because them niggas already did that shit before with me and shit like that, and they knew what's up. You know what I'm saying? It was really because of Montel big ass. He kind of gave me some tough skin too, man.
I body shot at Montel because he done me fucked up. I love bro, but
honestly, he was the one that he tested my patience a lot. That's why we so cool, because he know I could have went wild on this nigga before. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of relationships that we have with these people where, they know what buttons they know they ain't supposed to push, but we're cool. So it's like, all right, cool, my nigga. Like,
Let me push this shit real quick and see if you gonna flash out on me like you will anybody else.
Yeah, and then that's how that's like, all right, well, he my nigga. He ain't gonna do that.
He valid.
That's my nigga. I was on some whole shit like that. Because if I tell you, watch, because it was the time when Montel was roommates, and like for some reason he was just on some bully shit. For some reason, I don't know. I think he was fucked up. He was like loaded. I just wake up and I'm sitting on my bed was kind of high, so that's why I feel like a bitch, because he had rolled up in his chair and like came up to me and blew smoke in my face. I'm like, was that supposed to be? And I'm like, I laughed at him like real hard because I was really mad, because I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you on, nigga? Like, I thought I was like, bro, mind you, I'm like he's sitting down, so I'm already like this. I legitly was about to bop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, once you blow, and now you blowing on toenails. What's that? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So other than that, like, bro, it's like you just gotta know and how to connect with people, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't really be afraid to, think outside the box with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the mindset that you have, you got to be all at peace, bro, with yourself, with all these other people. If you're not at peace with all these other people, guess what? It's not going to work out, whether if it's a friendship to a marriage. You can't even be in a marriage if you can't think about, you know what? I got to be peaceful. Because if I say this one thing, it might get to a point to where it might fuck up our marriage. And I'm not even married, and I know that shit is right. I don't care what nobody says about that. You know what I'm saying? He can definitely attest to that. He knows if he says some dumbass shit, even if he has been a good nigga, even if he has this, that, and the third, trust me, my sorrow will leave his ass in a heartbeat. But it won't happen that way because we already know what the deal is and what's real. As far as with me is concerned, I always got to just understand that some people just cannot take certain heat that they even dish out themselves. And you just got to let it ride sometimes until they either realize it or you find somebody else that does it. So that's why I've always been single for so long, since 2014. I have yet to find that person that is be like, whether if it's an actual good relationship, you know what I'm saying, with a female, and you just be like, damn, like, I don't even think this is even happen. Like, it happened this way. And then when you have female friends, it's kind of complicated because you don't want to just overstep boundaries. You want them to be happy. You don't want to be that sour grape that every time she talks about this nigga, well, you could have been with me. And I've done that before. That's why one of a certain friendship that I have with now probably hates my damn guts. And I don't blame her because I said some wild shit to her. I didn't do anything physically or anything like that. It's just to a point to where I get over emotionally and I defend myself too hard, to a point to where it's like, nah, my nigga, all these other niggas did this to you. You gonna come down to me, and this is how you gonna do me. And these bitch ass niggas did this and this, that, and the third one. When you was pregnant, that nigga wasn't trying to. Trust me, I've done that, been there, done that. It doesn't get nothing done. Fellas, trust me, that guilt trip shit or that the extra shit, whether if you feel like you're not doing it on purpose or not, we got to stop playing that victim to ourselves. Ladies, don't make men feel like we're not able to open up to you when we have a problem with you or have a problem, whether if you cause it or somebody around your friends or whatever the case may be. If we can't come to you and you can't be rational with us and show empathy, that means that by the end of the day, you just never gave a fuck to begin with, and you just wanted a motherfucking therapist 24/7. So shout out to you, Pops, man, Mr. Gene. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you?
I just got off the phone with him, bro. I sent him the link, but my phone must have been tripping. So yeah. He said he got on the link early and we wasn't on, so he got off. But I said the next time we go straight live. But
he good, man. We kind of was like, it was kind of more so my fault anyway, because I was kind of lackadaisical with my shit, low key. So we good. We still got the episode done. Um,
Episode 25, we're gonna talk about me and bro gonna get together, we're gonna talk about it. And bro, this I'm gonna say this on live before we get off. Episode 25, I don't know what it's gonna be about yet, but we're gonna do like a series called Building Black America.
facts.
Where we
Uh,
talk about investing, where we talk about saving, where we talk about building wealth, where we, even like, maybe these are the ones we got to do a little more intake on, and kind of while we at work, kind of find people that understand these type of aspects and kind of bring them on and let them share what they know, type shit. Or even if we just do our research ourselves, and to the people. But the next maybe, and I'm gonna put this out to you later, but I'm gonna say it on camera too. Maybe the next 3 to 4 episodes will be about building Black America.
Facts. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that and just have our own subtopics and stuff like that. So we do.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, this has been the Black Journal, man. We appreciate y'all. We love all of y'all for coming on, man. Me and Mal finna get on these other apps like Clubhouse and Bigo and try to find some more viewers and try to find some actual intellectual motherfuckers that want to come on and speak actual truth on what they know and not be on here bullshitting, not talking about nobody. But I'm just saying this shit out loud because this is what I do. And we out. We love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. And remember, the Black Journal is here and here. Not here.
Oh God,
I say.
we out here.